What's up? This is Cosmic Cat, and I am here in support of CIUT 89.5 FM. Indie radio has always played a really important role in the growth of my career as an indie and local artist here in Toronto. When you're not cracking the Billboard Top 10, your music isn't really viable for commercial radio. It's so important to have that platform where you can reach your audience and build a bigger fan base. So indie radio has always been so helpful for that. Shows like Moving in the Right Direction have always felt like home for me as an electronic indie artist here in Toronto. I love listening to the show, finding about other electronic artists, and knowing that my music has a place to be heard.
Help us reach our $100,000 goal by donating today at www.ciut.fm. Click the donate button and support the sound of your city.
Yes, most definitely. Welcome to the program. Welcome to this very special edition of Moving in the Right Direction Radio. It's our spring fundraising drive for 2024. As the message just said a few seconds ago, we're trying to raise $100,000 for this amazing radio station. We do this type of campaign a couple times per year where we ask you for your financial support and your endorsement of this show in particular, Moving in the Right Direction Radio. Did you know we've been around since 2007? North America's longest running independent electronic music show on the FM dial. No doubt about that, each and every Thursday between 7 and 10 a.m. live and direct. Plus our podcast that's absolutely going bonkers with downloads and listens and live streams and all that kind of stuff. Once again, $100,000 is the goal. Make a donation to CIUT, support Moving in the Right Direction Radio. Click on our secure server at ciut.fm and click donate now. In the background, we started off the show with Cosmic Cat giving us a bit of a plug. This is Cosmic Cat with Cheyenne on the remix, track called Take Me Higher. Yes, starting off in fine style with music from Cosmic Cat, local producer doing big things internationally, and was chosen as one to watch by BC Radio. And certainly Cosmic Cat is doing tremendous things. Take Me Higher, name of the track. Cheyenne on the remix. Up next, another stormer of a track, brand new music from DJ PP with Jerome Robbins on the remix, track called Miami Vice. Welcome to the program. It's Moving in the Right Direction Radio. I'm your programmer and host, David James, with a special spring fundraising edition. Coming up after 8 o'clock, Canadian and Montreal DJ producer legend Brett Everything is with us. We'll be chatting about his brand new album. Plus, brand new Vintage Culture, his new album out, full-length album out, just released last week. We'll be playing cuts from that one. All that and so much more. Once again, make a donation, support community radio. We have lots of cameo appearances this morning, so hold tight for that. CIUT.fm is the place to go. Click donate now. Once again, DJ PP, Miami Vice, Jerome Robbins on the remix.
Listener-supported community radio. CIUT 89.5 FM, celebrating 35 years as the sound of your city.
CIUT.fm. Click the donate button and support the sound of your city.
Background coming into a mix released a few months ago. This is Guap, who was in town at the Wiggle Room recently. A track called Renaissance with Mr. Tyler Hill on the remix. He's doing massive things. He'll be at Stereo a couple weeks from now in Montreal, so do check that out. Check out the Moon Right Direction Facebook page for more information on that if you're listening in the Montreal area. Of course, this station is international through CIUT.FM. We're also available on iHeartRadio and all kinds of other streaming platforms, including Samsung, Boombox, and things I haven't even heard of before. We're all over the place. Moon Right Direction Radio, taking the world by storm. We start off the show this week with Cosmic Cat, a track called Take Me Higher, Cheyenne on the remix. I love that track. DJ Double P, Miami Vice, name of the track, Jerome Robbins on the remix. And a couple things from Nathan Barado, Brown Sugar, D'Angelo Respect on that one, and Nathan Barado will come over to my place just before this one from Guap. It's our spring fundraising drive for 2024. Give us a shout at CIUT.FM, make a donation. We got some prizes to give away, including a couple of e-bikes, which we'll talk about a little later on in the program. And if you make a donation, you'll be eligible for that grand prize draw. And courtesy of Everyday Bikes. We'll talk about that a little later. Fred Everything is our special guest this week, coming out of Montreal. He's a brand new album out, just released last Friday. We've been playing it in advance over the last month or so, and that's how we do it here each and every Thursday, giving you a lot of world radio premieres, not from just Canadian or local artists, but from international artists too. This is the entry point for many European and Asian artists into Canada, this radio program, and we want to keep the vibe alive, as they say in club world. Make a donation. $89 gets you a membership to CIUT. $50 gets you a tax receipt. Actually, $25 gets you a tax receipt. Make a $100 donation. It gives you music for 365 days a year, 7 days a week, 24 hours, 24/7. And of course, each and every Thursday between 7 and 10 a.m., Moving the Right Direction Radio. And our podcast, you can carry us with you everywhere in the world, on demand. Back into it. Guap, Renaissance, Tyler Hill on the remix.
old school. Techno and house under one roof. We're going back to the old school. Underground raves, ground rules. We're going back to the old school. Acid house and Vogue moves. We're going back to the old school. No cell phone, we were just cool. We're going back to the old school. Techno and house under one roof. We're going back to the old school. Underground raves, ground rules. We're going back to the old school. Acid house and bold moves. We're going back to the old school. No cell phone, we were just cool. We're going back to the old school. Techno and house under one roof. We're going back to the old school. Underground raves, ground rules. We're going back to the old school. Acid house and bold moves. We're going back to the old school. No cell phone, we were just cool.
Sounds of DJ Minx on a Thursday morning right here on Moving the Right Direction Radio, CIUT 89.5 FM in Toronto. Minx has been on this show several times before as a guest, including providing a guest DJ mix and interviews. Minx is a regular at Electric Island and right here in Toronto, and of course a mainstay as part of the Detroit Movement Festival. This is a place where you get to find out about all the cool events happening in the city of Toronto, Southern Ontario, across Canada, and internationally. We have partnerships with Movement Detroit, Electric Island, and Beaches Jazz Fest, Groovin' in the Park, which will be coming up in late July. Big respect going out to Jay Cleary and U-Funk crew, always doing some amazing things, and he's been a huge contributor to this program. If you're a promoter, club owner, event planner, make a donation this morning to show your support for Moving the Right Direction Radio right here on 89.5 CIUT. We are a community. We're supporting the independent electronic music community, not just the artists and DJs, but also the venues too. So make a donation, CIUT.fm, click donate now. In the background, brand new music from Raw Authentic, another Toronto label. This one is called Around the Way from Nasser Baker. Brand new music. Coming up a little later on, as we mentioned, Fred Everything in the House. We also have a brand new track from Albert and James, and they've been doing major things. Recently played in Edmonton. They've been also contributors and guests on this program. So if you're a DJ, producer, this is a platform for you each and every Thursday morning. A platform that goes from Buffalo to Barrie, Colbert to Kitchener on the FM dial, internationally at CIUT.fm. And of course, when you're mingling and supporting European and Asian and American artists on this program, you're intermingling in a way too, because they're hearing your stuff over there and we're hearing their stuff over here. So it's interconnections, interconnected community, local community that connects to the wider global community. CIUT, the sound of your city, spring fundraising drive for 2024 in full effect.
Curated by the people, for the people. CIUT 89.5 FM is the sound of your city.
Once again, the sounds of Nassar Baker, truck crowd around the way from Authentic, a label based right here in the city of Toronto. Coming up next, drum and bass crew, we have not forgotten you on this spring fundraising drive show for 2024. We've got music from BC and Farley kicking things off inside the drum and bass arena. If you love drum and bass music, make a financial donation as part of our spring campaign for 2024. Do it right now. CIUT.fm, click on donate now. Once again, giving independent music a platform, not only on this show, but several other shows and all the shows here, spoken word, news-related, community views, and music-related shows, all supporting independent artists, giving you a platform. Now, many say, oh, well, you know, I'm on Twitch live streaming. Cool. I have podcasts. Cool. But guess what? You get lost in the internet. This is above the internet. This is filtering the internet. This is a place where each and every week our programmers filter the best of the internet and put it back on the radio. How's that? Yeah. Donate now, CIUT.fm. $50, $25 gets you a tax receipt. $100 gets you fine programming for another year. And I got a couple announcements to make about some grand prizes, including one that involves me. So stay tuned for that. Back into the music. Once again, BC Farley up next. A track called Makes Me Feel Alive, brand new.
Flying
the sounds of Technomatic, track called Sunburst, going back a few years. Drum and bass action in the house. Yes, indeed. Okay, so here's the details on one of the prizes I'm personally giving away. So here's the deal. It's our spring fundraising drive for 2024, in case you're wondering, in case you're just tuning in. It's been happening on air since May 27th. Our goal is to raise $100,000. So here's the deal. For those who make a donation today of $100 or more, I will come personally DJ at your house, place of business, restaurant, bar, wherever. There'll be a draw, of course. I can't DJ at all your places, but there'll be one winner. And so basically you'll be put into a hat, I guess. I don't know how people do draws in 2024, but here's the deal. You make a $100 donation, and then you'll be eligible for a grand prize courtesy of Moovin in the Right Direction Radio, where I'll come and DJ at your restaurant, bar, place of business, wherever. We'll actually do a live show or a pre-recorded show, depending on the technology at the time. So there we go. Recording Moovin in the Right Direction Radio in your home, in your backyard, at your place of business. 3 hours of David James at no costs. We'll be doing a live show like we normally do here in the studio. If you make a donation of $100 or more, you'll be eligible for that prize, courtesy of Moving in the Right Direction Radio. There's more grand prizes from the station to give away, and we'll talk about that during the 8 o'clock hour. Let's get back into the music. Here's Canada's own Renee LaVice, Molly Collins, track called Tonight I'm Dying, featuring Leo Wood.
Tonight I am dying. My eyes have lasted long enough, eagerly waiting. I am still smiling for my love. When it starts to go dim, the light is showing me something that's mystifying. And I'm tripping like on DMT, and the world beyond the human dream is electrifying. 'Cause tonight I'm done. Cause tonight I'm done.
I won't wait in a blue sun, and I'm rising up.
'cause tonight I'm done.
Up next, we have music from Benny Page and Doctor, a track called Trenches. In the background, Renee LaVice, Molly Collins, a track called Tonight I'm Dying, with Leo Wood on the vocals.
How we the bodies and now we are on the block. Any boy want chat him, I feel free if we do that. Big man running through the trenches. Anytime you're ready for the drama. Them a run and a jump fences. Them shoulda know see how we are on the order. See me chilling on the corner. Loyalty before the sauna. Them not really want the drama. Second me said that you know you're coffee my sheet up. Second me said that you coffee all and pull up. Second me said that you know you're coffee my sheet up. Second me said that you coffee all and pull up. How we the bodies and how we are on the block. Any boy want chat him I feel free if we do that. Anywhere we go you know say we are take over your spot. We are real bad man and we not afraid and not afraid and not. Big man running through the trenches. Anytime you're ready for the drama. Them a run and a jump fences. Them shoulda know see how we are on the order. See me chilling on the corner. Loyalty before the sauna. Them not really want the drama. Can't scare that them, no. Big man running through the trenches. Anytime you're ready for the drama. Them a run and a jump fences. Them shoulda know see how we are on the order. See me chilling on the corner. Loyalty before the sauna. Them not really want the drama. Second get coffee my sheet up. Second girl and pull up. Second me said that you know you coffee my sheet up. Second me said that you coffee all and pull up. Second me said that you know you coffee my sheet up. Second me said that you coffee all and pull up. Big man running through the trenches. Anytime you're ready for the drama. Them a run and a jump fences. Them shoulda know see how we are on the order. See me chilling on the corner. Loyalty before the sauna. Them not really want the drama. Second me said that you know you coffee my sheet up. Second me said that you coffee all and pull up. Second me said that you know you coffee my sheet up. Second me said that you coffee all and pull up.
There we go, the sounds of Doctor and Benny Page. Track called Trenches. Up next, we're going to down-tempo it a little bit as we close out the first hour. We're approaching 8 o'clock in the morning. It's our spring fundraising drive for 2024. We're going to be raising $100,000 this campaign. We do it a couple times a year, as we've been talking about through the first hour. So many reasons to make a donation to CIUT, keeping this independent radio station alive and well. As you can tell, podcasts are massive these days, and CIUT is no exception. Podcasts for Moon Right Direction Radio, uploaded each and every week, where you can download on your favorite e-device and carry us with you wherever you are in the world. Again, that costs money. It costs people power to make that happen. So your donation goes to support that situation. CIUT.fm is the place to go. Click donate now. It's on the front page. You can't miss it. It's a secure server. We take all kinds of credit cards. In the background right now, music from Cosmic Deal, a track called I Know. If you're into this kind of vibe, check out Moovin Extended tomorrow night, Friday night, between 8 and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right on this radio station, CIUT 89.5. Big respect going out to all those who have donated so far this morning to Move in the Right Direction Radio, and they're showing their support. Karen, Lila, Giles, James, thank you so much. More to come of this program, including LeBaron James, a bit of a cameo appearance. They have a brand new release out we'll be playing after 8 o'clock. Plus, we have Fred Everything from Montreal. He has a new album out. We've been playing that for the last month or so, and we're going to dive a little deeper into that. Plus, we'll be chatting with him. Plus, we got music from legendary techno artist Dave Angel between 9 and 10 a.m. Back into it once again, music from Cosmic Deal, a track called I Know.
Show your support by donating online at CIUT.fm.
Hey, what's up? I'm Mark Bashai.
And I'm Jeff Webb. Together we're LeBaron James.
That's right. It's that time again for CIUT 89.5 FM Fundraising Drive.
That's right. As Toronto artists, we're super grateful for DJs like David James and all of the other incredible presenters on CIUT 89.5 FM for giving us and so many others a platform in this city.
Public stations like CIUT 89.5 are supported by listeners like you. So if you can afford to donate, it can really go a long way for arts and the community in our city of Toronto.
Yes, indeed. Big shout out going out to LeBaron James, Mark, and Jeff. And of course, they have been regular contributors to this program, providing music. And real pleasure to play their stuff on a regular basis here. The one in the background coming into the mix as we kick off hour number 2, LeBaron James, track called Say Something. Don't forget, CIUT.FM is the place to donate this morning. Got a couple of things to talk about. Grand prizes. Everyday Bicycles has once again come forth to provide CIUT.FM and 89.5 with 2 of their e-bike products. We'll be offering as grand prizes. So all those who have made a donation will be put into a draw. Everyday Cycle cargo bike, retail value at $2,500. 2 to be given away for the grand prizes. Once again, big respect going out to Everyday Bicycles. So if you make a donation today, throughout the campaign, you'll be eligible for this grand prize. Support community radio, support independent electronic music. Once again, let's kick things off with LeBaron James, Say Something on a Thursday morning.
CIUT 89.5 FM is the sound of your city. Show your support by donating online at CIUT.FM.
talking about the good old days, right? Everybody, the good old days, the good old days. Well, let's talk about the good old days. Come to think of it, as bad as we think they are, these will become the good old days for our children. But why don't we try to remember that kind of September when life was slow, so mellow. Try to remember, and if you remember, then follow. Oh, what does it seem that the past has always been? We look back and we think the winters were warmer, the grass was greener, the skies were bluer, smiles were talking about the good old days, right? Everybody, the good old days, the good old days. Well, let's talk about the good old days. Come to think of it, as bad as we think they are, these will become the good old days for our children. But why don't we try to remember that kind of September when life was slow, so mellow. Try to remember, and if you remember, then follow. Oh, what does it seem that the past has always been? We look back and we think the winters were warmer, the grass was greener, the skies were bluer, the smiles were bright.
big tune here on Moovin the Right Direction Radio. Toronto Zone, Atiris, a track called Kuruba. Before that, we heard a double shot from O'Baron James, and plus a bit of a cameo appearance supporting Moovin the Right Direction Radio. We heard Say Something Brand New, and then The Good Old Days, which I've been playing out and about quite a bit over the last few years. Yes. To make a donation, support the cause, CIUT.FM, click donate now. Speaking of LeBaron James and Hatiris, they'll be gathering together down by the lakeside June 15th. Hatiris, Vincent Caria, LeBaron James, Cosmic Cat, who we heard from earlier, supporting the station, amongst others. Saturday, June 15th, 2024 at the Keating Channel Pub at 2 Villers Street down by Cherry Beach area. All presented by Space Disco Records and Hot Dish. Once again, Beats by the Lake, Atiris, Vincent Caria, Baron James, Cosmic Cat. Amazing. Up next, going back to the year 2016, DJ Sneak.
My definition. My definition. My definition. My definition. My
By definition. Yes, most definitely. DJ Sneak in the house. 2016. We've been on the air for Moving the Right Direction Radio since 2007. North America's longest running independent electronic music show on the FM dial. Confirmed. Over the last numerous years, we've had numerous guests that are local, national, and international. The likes of Alton Miller from Detroit, Net Sky, DC Breaks, Laurent Garnier, David Holm, Rob DeBank, Claude Von Stroke, Flipside, Mark Oliver, Jan Blomqvist, Saliva Commandos, Deadly Headley, Julie McKnight, Demir, Blondish, Simon Doty, who will be dropping a track from Simon, brand new one a little later on in the program, Demir, Kareba, and so many more, including also media partnerships with the Juno Awards, Electric Island, Detroit Movement, AIM Montreal Festival, and numerous other festivals, including, I can't forget, Groovin' in the Park, What's Up Jay Cleary. Yes, this is the place to be each and every Thursday for all your information, all your music and views and commentary on the independent electronic music scene in Canada with a local kind of flair too. Broadcasting from Buffalo to Barrie, Coldwater to Kitchener on the FM dial. Make a donation if you appreciate what we've been doing over the last decade plus, and also endorsing us and supporting us through a financial contribution. Check out CIUT.fm, click on Donate Now. Also, which I mentioned a little earlier in the program this morning, during the last hour, is the opportunity for me to come do a live show at your restaurant, bar, place of business, your living quarters, wherever. If you make a donation of $100, you'll be eligible for a draw to have Moving the Right Direction Radio being broadcasted from your place of business, place of worship, wherever we can set up. Definitely make a donation. Support CIUT and independent music. Up next, brand new music from Byron Aquarius. Goes like this. Time to move your body. Time to make that donation. CIUT.fm. Click donate now, and our secure server will take you the rest of the way. I also should mention $25 gets you a tax receipt. $89 makes you a member of CIUT, which means you have access to the board of directors and important decision-making responsibilities you can be a part of in terms of the direction of the station. And just for $100 gets you into a draw that I'm personally going to oversee, where we'll do a live show wherever you want us to do, and you'll be eligible for that prize. There's also a grand prize the station is giving away, 2 electric bikes, which we just talked about a few minutes ago, worth $2,500, and certainly something that you could bike around and listen to CIUT. There you go. Once again, CIUT.fm, click donate now. Byron Aquarius, brand new music. Let's get back into it. Let's move your body.
Everybody
Hey, Jay Newfunk here. Just driving to work, listening to 89.5 CIUT, my favorite radio station. This plays some of the best music that Toronto and Canada has to offer. I love their spoken word shows, just the variety of programming. Come to think of it, campus radio does a lot to bring this community together. So shout out and keep supporting CIOT 89.5.
Big shout out to Jay New Funk, and of course, upon us is Groovin' in the Park, happening late July as part of the Beaches International Jazz Fest. And the last track we played was from Mark Farina and Hamaro Espinoza. This one coming up next, released in 2017, called Work Groove. And Mark Farina was a part of Groovin' in the Park last summer, and what a set did he play. One of the best of the year, and definitely we're in for some treats and surprises for Groovin' in the Park. And of course, Jay Cleary behind that one, amongst other partners. Big respect going out to him for contributing to Moving the Right Direction Radio over the years. Be like Jay, be like LeBaron James, be like Cosmic Cat. Give us some support and love this morning. And thank you to all those who donated. And of course, LeBaron James, Cosmic Cat, and Jay Cleary all making cameo appearances this morning. If you're a DJ, producer, promoter, nightclub owner, restaurant owner, this is the place to make a donation, show your love and support. Make a donation of $25, gets you a tax receipt. $89 makes you a member. $100 gets you an opportunity to have me do a live show at your venue, your place of work, place of worship, on the street, backyard, basement, restaurant, club. So you'll be eligible for that prize. We also have a couple of e-bikes to give away. We've been talking about all morning. We'll chat more about that in a few minutes. But for now, let's get back into the music. The place to be, the place to click, the place to donate and make your financial contribution, showing your endorsement for independent electronic music and Moving the Right Direction Radio and CIUT. It's at CIUT.fm. Click donate now. It takes you a few seconds. Let's do it. People. CIUT 89.5 FM is the sound of your city. Help us reach our $100,000 goal by donating today at www.ciut.fm. Click the donate button and support the sound of your city.
It's the only thing that brings me pleasure. The only thing that brings light into my life. Don't you understand? I need this right now. Don't take this away from me. This is all I got. This is all I want. This is all I need.
This is my life. There's so much pressure, but with this music, I feel much better. I dance all night. It's my salvation. Love is the message, my motivation.
Here we go. What would you do if you were me? Would you work 9 to 5 and just go home and sleep? Or would you look for something to breathe life into your soul? That thing that sometimes that's even better than sex. Don't you understand? Don't you hear where I'm coming from? I need this right now. I need this right now. I need this right now. Now.
Yes, dropping the acid house music. Most definitely a collaboration between Honey Love, Roland Clark, and Carl Cox on the remix. Up next, brand new music from George Smiddles. Track called Waiting. Still to come in the program after 9 o'clock. Special guest this week, Mr. Fred Everything. He's dropped a new album that we've been busting out over the last month. Just released last Friday officially. We also have music from Mr. Dave Angel, techno god and legend. It's our spring fundraising drive, as we've been chatting about all morning. Big respect going out to our cameo appearances, Jay Cleary, Cosmic Cat, LeBaron James. More to come on that. Don't worry about it. We got you covered. Keep it locked. Make a donation, ciut.fm. Click on Donate Now. We'll be back in a flash to talk a little bit more about some of the prizes available and why you should consider monthly payments to CIUT.
Come on.
Oh, yeah. What a track. My pick of the week. One of my picks of the week. So much good music being played right here on this radio station on a Thursday morning. This is George Smiddles, a track called Waiting. Up next, we dropped this one a few weeks ago. Got to bring it back for round number 2. Mikey Lyons, Good Take on Good Times. Speaking of good times, we're having a great time right here on this radio station this morning. Our spring fundraising campaign on air really from May 27th to June 2nd. So lots of time to donate. We also had a pre-campaign that did really well, and we're inching closer to that goal of $100,000. There's several ways you can donate. Online in particular, CIUT.fm, or we have a couple phone numbers here, 416-946-7800, 416-946-7800, or toll free 1-888-204-8976 for the international crew. Once again, local number 416-946-7800, toll free for the international crew at 1-888-204-8976. All right, let's talk about some prizes. Everyday Bicycles has once again come forth to provide CIUT.fm 89.5 with 2 of their e-bike products that will be offered as a grand prize. For all those who've made a donation this morning throughout the campaign and beyond, will be eligible for one of 2 bikes for a grand prize of retail value, of $2,500. Amazing. Big respect going out to Everyday Bikes. Go get your bike there. That's the place to be, the only place to be. It's been a pleasure doing this program since 2007. Of course, we were at CKLN 88.1 originally and then moved over here in about 2010. And we've made it an amazing experience for you each and every Thursday. And let me tell you, for a donation of $25, let's say a minimal donation of $25. That's like a price of a combo at McDonald's these days. You can have the price of music and entertainment for $25. We'd like you to donate $100. That will certainly solidify financially the next year of this operation. The money goes towards keeping our website updated, paying for the electricity, also facilitating the many volunteers. I believe 100 plus volunteers here at CIUT. We do have a few paid staff, of course. And the financial contribution also goes to our podcast. And if you've seen our podcast now, really happening. I'm getting thousands of downloads per month and from people around the world. So if you're a podcast listener, make a donation. It's not just about the live campaign. It's about the on-demand podcasts. We're available on iHeartRadio, Samsung Podcasts, Podomatic, Podbean, YouTube. This show is everywhere now. Over the last year, we've certainly increased our footprint online. So for that infrastructure, the station needs that financial donation from you. CIUT.FM is the place to be. Click donate now. Or if you're old school, you can check out one of our 2 phone numbers. 416-946-7800. Toll free 1-888-204-8976. And once again, got to remind you, if you make a donation of $100 or more, I will do a live show at your place. You'll be eligible for that grand prize. From me personally, we will do a live show of Moving the Right Direction Radio for those who donate $100 or more. You'll be put into a hat. Your name will be put into a hat. I don't know if we still do that in 2024, but anyways, your name will be drawn. If you're the winner, you will be able to have a live show wherever you want us to broadcast from. That's pretty cool, I think. Once again, CIUT.FM. Click donate now.
punches as we fall. Hold back no word. Blame. Such a stupid game to play. No one ever really wins. No one can score. If you wanna feel something, tell me what it is you're thinking. Let it all out. Don't matter if it's love or hate.
Show your support by donating online at CIUT.FM.
brand new Vintage Culture featuring Louis B, a track called Love or Hate. Brilliant track there, a little melodic, a little soulful, a little edgy. Love it. Vintage Culture with a brand new album out. I'll be dropping a few more cuts from that as the show progresses. Coming up after 9 o'clock, we have a few more cameo appearances to support our spring fundraising drive for 2024. Plus, music from Dave Angel. He has a couple new tracks out on a new EP. Techno Wizard for sure. And our special guest this week, Fred Everything, with our brand new album, and we've been playing that one over the last month or so. Officially released digitally last week. Of course, the actual vinyl record was released before that. We'll be chatting with Fred. He has a big summer planned. In the meantime, here's Junior Jack, a track called Thrill Me with Who on the edit.
I got to give you mad respect, and I'm just going to speak from the heart. For you to put the amount of time you do with moving in the right direction for our culture, you know, there's like heroes like you in the underground that silently and quietly move, and you try to keep the culture going, and I take my hat off to you.
Big thank you to MC Flipside, who spent time with us a few months ago talking about this track and his collaboration with Weska, a track called Lifelines. This is a big track on the station. We get lots of requests for it. Once again, it's our spring fundraising drive for 2024. This is the platform which gives all kinds of players and producers and DJs an opportunity to express their artistry. Make a donation. Let's keep the vibe alive. Let's go for another year. Let's get to $100,000 and support this amazing alternative nonprofit radio station, CIUT 89.5. Go online, click CIUT.fm, click on Donate Now, and their secure server will take you the rest of the way. $89 gets you a membership. $25 gets you a tax receipt. $100 makes you eligible for a grand prize that I'm giving away, where the winner will be able to have a live show broadcasted anywhere they want. Well, within reason. But certainly an opportunity there to have lots of fun. Back into the music. The last hour of the program. It's Weska, MC Flipside, a track called Lifelines.
Sometimes dancing for relief. We're overcome by energy. We get overcome by the beat. We get overcome by life sometimes dancing for relief. We're overcome by energy. We get overcome by the beat. We get overcome by life sometimes dancing for relief. We're overcome by energy, we get overcome by the beat. We get overcome by life sometimes. Dancing for relief, 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 dancing for relief. Sometimes dancing for belief. We're overcome by energy. We get overcome by the beat. We get overcome by life sometimes. Dancing for relief. We're overcome by energy. We get overcome by the beat. We get overcome by life sometimes. Dancing for relief. We're overcome by energy. We get overcome by the beat. We get overcome by life sometimes. Dancing for belief. We're overcome by energy. We get overcome by the beat. We get overcome by life sometimes. Dancing for belief. We're overcome by energy. We get overcome by the beat. We get overcome by life sometimes. Dancing for belief. 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 Dancing for
your support by donating online at CIUT.fm. Visit CIUT.fm and click Donate Now. Help us reach our $100,000 goal by donating today at www.ciut.fm. Click the donate button and support the sound of your city.
Independent radio is important to support local musicians as it gives their music a chance to be heard in their own community. Indie radio is essential in developing a local fan base. Moving in the Right Direction is one of the best dance music radio shows on the FM dial. It's an inspiring show to listen to, and the host David James plays a mix of new dance music you won't hear on any other show. Please support CIUT and donate so independent artists can continue to have their music heard and listeners can discover new music.
That's right. This is certainly a platform for up-and-coming emerging artists that mix with established ones. That's the whole vision of this program. Local community connecting to the wider international community and everything else in between. Big shout out to Symmetry Sounds and Sarah Sims. This is a brand new track with emerging artist Sophia Sigma, a track called Machine Hearts. We premiered this one a few weeks ago. We're going to bring it back again for this special edition of Moon Right Direction Radio. It's our spring fundraising drive. Don't forget, lots of things, prizes to be given away, including 2 e-bikes. Plus, something I haven't mentioned yet, which I should definitely mention, is that there's a new CIUT t-shirt just in time for the spring fundraising drive of 2024. For a donation of $120 or more, you can get a t-shirt designed by artist and designer Barbara Klunder. You can check out the Moving the Right Direction Facebook page for how it looks. Yeah, it's nice actually. Once again, for $120 or more, you get yourself a t-shirt. For $100, you get David James DJing, doing a live Moon Right Direction radio show at your place of choice. Of course, not for everyone that donates $100, but it's certainly for someone who is lucky enough to win the draw for all those who donate $100 or more for this radio program. And CIUT, $25 gets you a tax receipt, $89 membership. Regardless, whatever you donate, whatever you can afford, you're supporting community radio and all the infrastructure that it takes to pull this thing together. Back into the music, Sophia Sigma, still to come in a few minutes. Our special guest out of Montreal, one of Canadian bricklayers for independent electronic music. Fred Everything.
Show your support by donating online at CIUT.FM.
Come on. Yeah.
Make some tunes at work. Make some tunes at work. Make some tunes at work. Make some tunes.
That's what we do.
Make some tunes at work. Make some tunes at work. Make some tunes at work.
From the Toy Tonics record label, doing sensational things over the last 2 to 3 years, this is Noah Slee, Athlete Whippet, and AKA Kleza, track called Tunes. We're giving out the tunes today, that's for sure. It's our spring fundraising drive. We want to get close to $100,000. Make a donation, ciut.fm, click donate now. We do it a couple times a year. We're a non-profit. We don't get paid. We're all volunteers. We do it for the love. And we're musically serving you each and every week between 7 and 10 a.m. live and direct right here on CIUT. Don't forget our podcasts at ciut.fm. You can download Moovin' the Right Direction Radio and carry us with you everywhere. So if you're a podcast listener, you're included in this campaign. Make a donation. Up next, special guest this week, as advertised, Mr. Fred Everything. He's a legend. He is a bricklayer, a foundationist in terms of electronic music here in Canada and North America. He has a new album out. We'll chat about that, plus play some tracks from it, including tracks from Robert Owens and Stereo MCs. Fred Everything from Montreal in the house. back on the program, and you have some exciting news to share with us. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me again.
Good. It seems like we talk all the time. I think it's like the summer, spring. The last couple times we spoken was you were making appearances in Toronto. Once was at the Beaches Jazz Fest for Grooving in the Park, and then Boxing Day. I believe the last time you were here in Toronto. But here we're here actually to talk about something a little different, but equally as exciting. The release of this brand new album.
Yes, absolutely. But didn't we also talk about my last ambient album, the one under?
We did.
I think okay. So that was the other time. I'm trying to remember everything.
We actually, I think that you were also playing in Toronto around about the same time, I think.
Yes, yeah. I forget the name of the club. You probably know better.
Sound Machine.
Sorry?
Sound Machine was the club.
Sound Machine, yeah. I was saying like something sound system, but yeah. Sound Machine. New album finally. The new Fred Everything album, first one in 6 years. So exciting times.
Yeah, and excuse me. One of the things that is really exciting about this album is this is a collaborative album. It's not just Spread Everything, but Spread Everything and guests and friends. Tell us about some of the folks on the album, because there's some legendary people and some up and coming people too.
It is very much a very personal album. Yes, I've got some great guests on it, but really ultimately like the whole album, it feels really personal. So it's not so much a collaborative album, even if I do have collaborators. But yeah, so I'm going to start with the vocalists. Robert Owens is back after we did a collaboration a few years ago. So that was the first single. And is this? I can talk about Robert Owens, but I don't know if he needs that much introduction, other than he's considered as the original voice of house music, being there from the beginning with Larry Heard, and in fact bringing him and Larry's demos to Frankie Knuckles back in the day in Chicago. So there's no doubt that he's a true originator in house. Then there's another really big one that I'm really happy about. It's Stereo MCs that people probably know from the big hit Get Connected in the 90s.
Yeah, it's an amazing piece of work, and I've been playing tracks from, in particular, the Robert Owens and Stereo MCs, but we'll dive deeper into it. The title of the album is called Love, Care, Kindness, and Hope. Tell us about that connection, and quite a cool title, actually.
Yeah, well, so these were like during the pandemic. So a lot of this music, that I'm releasing now is, stems from that era, So, but anyway, that time, and so there was like 4 words that I put on a post-it note in my studio as a sort of I don't know, inspiration, mantra. Like we were like in kind of a dark time without much of not much hope, and just trying to find, the things that really mattered to me. And I put those 4 words in, and they guided me through this pandemic, and also through the creation process. Even when I talk to people, musicians, on Zoom, because I always try to connect with people before they actually start working on the project. And I mentioned those words and those values, those things that I wanted to express, not knowing that this was going to be the title of the album. And so ultimately, when it was time to find the album title, I was trying to play with those words and trying to rearrange them or find something else that could be maybe more poetic in a way, or less first degree. And ultimately I was like, no, this is the title of the album. There's no way around it. And looking at all the songs and the message throughout the album, I think it was pretty clear that so I'm glad you like the title. A lot of people have said great things about it, so.
Yeah, it just I think it does reflect the music. There's warmth in the music, and I think there's a lot of diversity in the sound of the album, and again, different people working on it with you in terms of vocals and instrumental stuff. Obviously, this has been a big project, first one in 6 years. I mean, how long did it take you to pull this together? And was this kind of like a project where you said, "Hey, day one, I want to create this amazing album, and this is what it's going to look like," or was it more organic, where the album actually evolved, or as the songs were made, kind of thing?
Yeah, well, there was a lot of after an album, I mean, I never really take breaks, but there was like these moments in between, and I do a lot of other original stuff, 12-inch and remixes as well. But when I started working on it, it was really, I really wanted to do sort of my dream album, which, and I don't want it to sound, pretentious or anything, because it's, ultimately, like I'm only trying to do, what comes out is what, is what I'm trying to do my best, really. But ultimately, I wanted to do something that I was going to be proud of for a while, and like a body of work that would stand the test of time. And one of the major things was that I went on a studio retreat up north of Montreal for 2 weeks, and I kind of basically just forced myself to write a song a day, or like a song idea. And so I did that for 2 weeks. Some of the music that came out of it is not on the album. I'd say like half of the album has been written there, minus the collaborations. But some of the other tracks that came out of that session was like The Time Is Now, which was the one that was nominated for Juno last year. So there was a lot of things that came out of that, but that time away by myself, kind of more introspective, was really important in the album, as far as like digging deeper and trying to find something that's really me, that's truly me, and that's like my most honest voice, without thinking about, oh, what is that going to do, which not that it's what I do usually, but not thinking about the market or whatever, like completely just doing like what, being free and doing what is really mine.
of your city.
I guess we're at the beginning of the summer, although the weather in Toronto at least is like 80, 90. It's like summer. But in terms of gigs, obviously this album will be on your mind over the next several months. But tell us about any kind of upcoming gigs, events coming up, and how does that connect with the album?
In the summer, I'm doing a Sans Soleil gig in Montreal, all vinyl, all night. In June, doing the Defected Picnic Electronic in July.
Nice.
The Sat in Montreal, in the Satosphere, also in July. And I'm going to London, probably do one or two things there in early July. And in August, the big thing is that I'm playing my first Fred Everything live show in over 20 years for Mutex 25th year anniversary.
The sounds of Mr. Fred Everything and his brand new album out last Friday. We heard tracks off it, including Evening Ghost, Asa Lee, collaboration with Robert Owens. Also, we heard a track called Breathe and a collaboration with Stereo MCs. Once again, Fred Everything, go get that album and support Canadian independent electronic music. Coming up next, we're winding down the show. And we're winding down our spring fundraising drive, special edition this week. Up next, music from James Juke, Fleur de Mur, James Scott. The album is called Vital Organ EP, track called Love Ain't Enough. We've got about 11 minutes left. Still time to donate at CIUT.fm. Let's get back into the music.
Love ain't enough. Love ain't enough for me. Tired of these four white walls, with everything between. Want a one-way ticket out, somewhere I've never been to. Life is trying to cage me out, trying to tie me down, 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 down. Wanna live in technicality, baby. You're trying to paint it brown, brown, brown. Love ain't enough for me, yeah. It never was. Love ain't enough for me, yeah. I need more because love ain't enough for me. Love ain't enough for me. Love ain't enough for me. I got to set me free. Love ain't enough for me. 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 Same as it has always been. 1,000 years won't change it. If I stayed, I'd be the same. I would die here, waiting. Life is trying to cage me out, trying to tie me down, 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 down. Wanna live in technicality, baby. You're trying to paint it brown, brown, brown. Love ain't enough for me, yeah. It never was. Love ain't enough for me, yeah. I need more because love ain't enough for me. Love ain't enough for me, baby. Love ain't enough for me. I got to set me free. Love ain't enough for me. 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 It ain't enough. Oh, it ain't enough. Ooh, it ain't enough for me. It ain't enough. Love ain't enough for me, yeah. It never was. Love ain't enough for me, yeah. I need more because love ain't enough for me. Love ain't enough. Oh, baby. It ain't enough. Oh, ain't enough. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It ain't enough, enough for me.
Yes, nice track there from James Juke, Fleur de Mur, James Scott, Love Ain't Enough from the Vital Organ EP. We're going to dip back into that Fred Everything album just released last Friday digitally. Love, Care, and Kindness, and Hope is the name of the album. This one is called Hope is on the Horizon. As we wind down this show, it's been a pleasure musically serving you. You still have time to donate and support Moon Right Direction Radio. It's a special edition this week. Spring fundraising campaign 2024 trying to reach $100,000. Don't forget, tomorrow night I'm back on this radio station, 89.5. Friday night between 8 and 10 p.m. giving you more of the left side, experimental side of independent electronic music for Moovin Extended. We do it once every month on a Friday. And it's been now, I think, 5 or 6 editions. And so we're back at it next Friday, tomorrow, from 8 to 10 p.m. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're back at it next week, live and direct, right here on 89.5, 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. Tomorrow night, next Thursday, back at the regular weekly on a Thursday, Moovin the Right Direction Radio from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Catch our podcast virtually everywhere now. But for the main podcast, check out CIUT.fm. Click on schedule, scroll down to shows, and Thursday, and there's a plethora of podcasts available for past shows and a whole library there. You can also check out our Mixcloud going back to several years. One last push for all the podcast listeners listening on demand. CIUT.fm. Click donate now and tell them it's for Moovin the Right Direction Radio. Coming up at 10 o'clock, if you're listening live direct on a Thursday morning, is Democracy Now! Getting your news and views. Till next week, see ya.